Hey, main eventers, wanted to shoot you some info first before this episode really gets started. So as you can tell from the title, we did a fantasy draft, and these tend to go a little long. So what we've done is we've broken this up into two parts. Today, this morning, whenever you're listening to this, you will hear part one. So we kind of stop about halfway through the draft, and that's going to be part one. Between myself and Big Bad Harmon and Regulator and Ben Cyr. And then next week we will air part two. So anyway, what we're going to do with the rosters is we're going to release these rosters to Twitter and Facebook and alike and Instagram and whatever, wherever you follow us. And you guys can vote on who has the sexiest looking roster, who has the best looking roster. Who do you think would put together the best shows? So you guys can vote on them, listeners, main eventers. You guys can vote on our rosters, and we'll see how that goes. So, without further ado, I won't take up too much more of your time. Let's just dive right in. This is part one of the Main Event Podcast, Fantasy Draft. Enjoy. Hey, Harmon, do you know what week it is?
First week of May.
Fantasy Fun Week.
Talking about wrestling from the day in the past. It's gonna be a blast. Jonny and Harmon are the Main Event Podcast.
Yeah, it's Fantasy Fun Week, and the best Fantasy Fun Week is a fantasy draft. Now, we've tried like endlessly to put one of these together, and we're gonna have kind of like a mini draft here tonight. We've got a few special guests with us, and we're gonna sort this thing out so you can come up with the best roster from WWE and NXT guys and a few outsiders as well. So first on the docket, our first guest, Greg Marston. Welcome back to the show, Regulator.
Oh,
yes, excellent. Greg, you've been on the show before. What did you do last time on the show? Did a tournament with us? That's what it was.
yeah, we did a tournament for tag teams.
There you go.
And I ruined everything by putting New Day in it, and they went all the way to the end. So
Yeah, you were very disappointed in that.
yeah.
Nice.
Greg,
Cool.
aren't you also a prior fantasy draft champion?
I am. Yes, I did want to bring that up. I am defending champion. My roster won last year.
You did, yeah. Yep,
So-
for the old podcast, you did. Yep. Good for you. We'll see if your skills carry over into this year. So, smaller pool, I think. Smaller pool of competitors, larger pool of talent, though, of more selection. So we'll see.
Sure.
So welcome back, Greg. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And then rounding out the panel here, we have our good buddy Ben Cyr, who was also on the podcast last year, the old podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, but this is gonna be first time on the Main Event Podcast. So Ben Cyr, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you for joining the draft. This is gonna be a really fun time. First, because Greg has been on the show before and you haven't, this new show, I want our audience to kind of get a little familiar with you. So Ben, I just want to kind of, I don't know, introduce yourself. Why do you like wrestling?
Well, I've been a fan since, Jesus, I'm almost 40 years old now, and I've been a fan for...
Jeez, don't say that. I've known you forever, and I'm...
We're so
You're getting up
old.
there, aren't you? I've been a fan forever, and, the last couple of years have been tough. I've been in and out. But, somehow I always find myself watching wrestling on 6 days a week.
Yeah, so much of it now. Jeez,
Yeah, I remember you texting us at the Royal Rumble last year. That's it. Not watching this ever again. Canceling my subscription. Fuck
Oh, yeah, man.
You were so angry.
Then you come back.
I come back. Yeah, it's true.
Yep, and then you come crawling back like we all do. Oh, man, we can't get enough. So, awesome, man. Well, thanks for joining us again, and this is going to be a fun night. So, basically, guys, what we're doing here is we are drafting a roster. We're going to try and come up with the best roster possible for each of us, We're going to do a little snake draft. So we have previously picked the order here. So the way this is going to go down, snake draft is going to go Ben with the first pick, Greg with the second, Harmon with the third, and then me, Mr. Fashion, with the fourth. And then we'll head back the other way. I'll get the fifth, Harmon sixth, Greg seventh, Ben eighth, and then kind of back and forth. You guys play fantasy football. You guys know snake drafts.
Yep.
That's kind of how it works. So, just so the audience knows, we've divided these rosters up. So we've got we have to pick a world champ or universal champ, whatever you want to call it, a intercontinental or U.S. champ, whatever floats your fancy there. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 contenders in the men's division. And then we've got the women's division. We got the women's champ and 3 contenders. The tag division has the tag champs and 3 contenders. Cruiserweight division has the champ and then 2 contenders. And then we've got 3 like indie spots. So that can be pretty much anybody outside of the WWE. So that can include TNA guys, New Japan guys, anybody. Somebody you saw at your local bingo hall down the street. Whoever you want to kind of bring up into like your, I guess like your technically like your NXT like farm system kind of a thing. We'll be fine. And then there's 4 more kind of like anything slots on your roster. And they can be any division. If you want to go heavy tag teams, that's kind of like the spots you want to grab those guys in, or your women's division. If you want more than 4 women on your roster, that's where those spots will come in. So anyway, let's get right to it. Benny, first pick of the draft, the Main Event Podcast 2017 Fantasy Draft. Bring it in, buddy.
I'd be foolish not to take the guy I hate the most in professional wrestling.
Oh my goodness!
And I'm gonna have to start with the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Oh, Brock Lesnar. Nice, good pick. I like it.
Harmon, that still means I can still kick his ass, though.
Yeah, sure. Been listening to that story for 10 fucking years.
Greg, over to you.
All righty. Well, my WWE champion is going to be Mr. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one.
Never heard of him.
No. Around a long time.
Yeah.
He's big in Japan, John.
Allegedly.
I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with...
Tamina?
Nope. Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt gets a first-round nod from Big Bad Harmon. Unbelievable. That is...
I have a beard. He has a beard.
Is that... That was the deciding factor.
I have a beer gut. He has a beer gut.
All right. Let's see. I'm up. I'm going to go with the architect Seth Rollins as my first round pick. Seth freaking Rollins. He's going to be my universal champ or world champ or whatever. And then what I'll do after kind of every round or every couple rounds or whatever, I will, there's only 4 of us, so it shouldn't take too long. I'll ask one of you to kind of defend your pick. I don't know, kind of just say like why you picked that guy. So I will start with Harmon. I'm really curious to see why you gave Bray Wyatt the nod there on the.
It's just the potential. I just see the potential, and I want. Yeah? On my roster, he will be the superstar he should be.
All right. I dig it. All right, so I got the next pick. I'm gonna do Mr. Kevin Owens. I know that really upsets you, Harmon.
You're a real piece of shit.
I know. I couldn't let that pass. I'm surprised that KO wasn't your first round pick, to be honest with you. I'm going to do Kevin Owens as my U.S. champion. Yeah. There that goes. Harmon, over to you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do without Kevin Owens on your team?
I'm going to go with Samoa Joe.
Oh, there you go. It's a good one. I like him. Regulator.
Alrighty. Just because I want to see the let's bring back the United States Championship Open Challenge, John Cena will be my U.S. champ.
Ooh, wait. John Cena.
You know what? I don't hate it.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot.
I guess the theme of my draft is going to be big, bad, and ugly. So I'm going to take Braun Strowman.
Oh, Braun Strowman.
Braun!
Oh, man. Harmon, who did you take that round? I'm trying to keep up.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe. There we go. Gotcha. All right, so it goes back to Ben, but before we get there, Greg, I want to see Cena. You just like the open challenge there? Is that why you took him?
Yeah, I thought it brought a lot of great matches out of Cena, and it also just helped elevate a lot of talent. Like you had like Sami Zayn come in, and Kevin Owens that's basically, what got him to the dance was that whole open challenge. I'm not sure he ever took the open challenge, but it was definitely part of his storyline coming in. Mm-hmm. So I thought it was some of Cena's best work. So that was my reasoning.
Yeah. Nicely done. Ben, do you have somebody?
I do have somebody. I got the and this is the ugly. So I'm gonna take Shinsuke Nakamura.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Nice pick. I like that. If he made it all the way back to me, that's who I was going to take. Gregulator.
I am going to be taking my tag team champs at this time. Is going to be the Raw tag team champions, the Hardy Boys. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Oh, never heard of them.
Yeah.
They'll be broken on Monday night.
Is that the deal?
I heard that TNA just filed a copyright today for Brother Nero and Broken Matt Hardy.
Jesus.
Oh, wow. Is that going to delay this whole thing then?
Could be.
Yeah. Damn it. All right, over to Harmon. Who do you got?
Well, I'm going to take the value pick in the draft, the New Day.
Ooh, New Day.
Oh.
That way I can make Big E champ.
That's what I was wondering. The Ascension still out there?
Okay. Surprisingly.
Are they? Okay. I'm going to go Finn Balor. I kind of like that guy a little bit.
I heard you say Ascension.
Call it. Sorry, guys. Ascension is there. No, Finn Balor. Finn Balor? No?
Yes.
Okay. The face paint stuff, I don't know. It gets confusing. So Finn Balor is my next pick. He's going to be my women's champ. No, he's going to be he's just going to be a contender. He could technically probably be a cruiserweight champ, but
yeah,
that's crazy.
Like without a doubt.
That's another thing too. Like the list of cruiserweights, I think there's like exactly 16 on here, but there are guys on the roster that could be like cruiserweights. Like if you take Kalisto and say, "Oh, Kalisto's my cruiserweight champ," no one's gonna bat an eye at that. That's awesome. I think it's great. So he clearly is a cruiserweight. So bring me some Nakamura. What do you like about Nakamura?
Well, I was gonna take Balor, but I was concerned about all the injuries, and this guy's getting hurt all the time. So. You got to go with the solid pick there.
Yeah. I know. Mike roster already is like 2 out of the 3 guys are just injury prone. Dave Dyer would not be happy with my injury prone roster. All right. I get to go again. If I take Roman Reigns, will you guys boo?
Yes.
Yes.
Roman
Yes.
Reigns.
Boo.
You assholes. Nice. What do you mean? He's the big
It's
dog.
fun to boo him, Johnny.
Guys, he's the big dog.
I haven't heard that. Do they say that a lot?
He's he brings the big fight, guys. Come on. All
Yeah.
right. Over to Harmon.
Dean Ambrose.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. Everybody hates Dean Ambrose except for me, I feel.
No, I love Dean Ambrose.
Do you?
But I feel like Dusty and Matt and Brandon, I feel like they all crap on him. So
Yeah. They really hate Dean Ambrose. And
which I don't really understand.
I wish they had kept him on SmackDown, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah.
He's the best talker of the Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he can do
in-ring
things. You know what I mean? Like he can be comedy, like he's really funny and he can do like hardcore matches and he can do a lot of shit. And he's never ever injured. So I don't know. I don't see the problem with him. I think he gets stale sometimes, but it's not I don't think it's necessarily his fault. I mean, they like push him and then don't, and then push him and then don't, and then I don't know. It's messed up. But anyway, who's up? Greg, you're up.
I don't really want to do this, but I feel like if I'm like forced to do it.
Kurt Hawkins?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
My next pick is going to be the Viper, Randy Orton.
Ooh, that's an interesting pick. I'm going to get back to you on that one. I'm going to question you about that.
Well, there was the run on my tag team, so I got to pick a team, and I am going to go with the Revival.
Ooh.
Beautiful. Beautiful pick. Greg, explain to me Randy Orton. What's going on there?
Well, I mean, it's Randy Orton. It's just a big name to have on the roster. The only thing that worries me is having John Cena and Randy Orton on the same roster because I never want to see them wrestle in a match again in my life.
Have they ever wrestled?
It's been few and far between, but
every match,
like once,
only all the time. I can't imagine I've seen two people wrestle each other more in my lifetime.
Yeah, well, they've wrestled once or twice or 100 times.
Yeah.
But
this time it's the big one.
Right, this time, final match. Oh man.
But yeah, it's Randy Orton. He's a household name at this point. And so he was there, and I had to take him.
Yeah, of course. Ben Cyr, you get another pick?
Yeah.
It's not as easy as you thought now, is it?
Jesus.
I know. It really, like, the top 10 goes by, and then you're like, then it's terrible.
Yeah, looking at the roster this way, it's like, man, the roster really is pretty fucking thin.
Damn, man. That's tough. Let's make another run on another tag team.
Oh,
and now that they turned heel, I think they're going to get a good little push here. Cesaro and Sheamus.
Nice. Great. You know what? That's a great pick. I didn't even think about them. Like, even though they're currently a tag team, I was still thinking of them as like singles competitors. Damn it. Good pick.
I've never liked Sheamus more than I do right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's killing it. Greg, back over to you.
I'm going to turn to the fairer sex. I'm going to name my
Cruiserweights.
my women's champ is the undefeated Asuka.
Oh, Asuka, bring it, calling up from NXT.
Wow.
Nice, good call, good pull. Way to dig deep on that, Greg.
Thanks.
Yeah. Harmon.
Alexa Bliss.
Oh, you fucking prick. Boy. Unbelievable. Yep, good call. I think she's the best. I don't think there's anybody that was hotter than Chris Jericho in the last year. Chris Jericho?
That's a good pick.
Great pick.
No,
Chris?
he probably had the best year and a half, 2 years there.
Yeah, this was one of his best runs.
That guy's like Sting. He come back and he reinvents himself every time, and he's great.
It's awesome. Let's see. Harmon, talk to me about Alexa Bliss. What do you love about Alexa Bliss? Is it the same things that I love?
Her attitude and her ass. No,
Nice.
she's gotten so good on the microphone. The heel turn really brought out the best of the worst in her. So, and she's been good enough to be champ on both brands. So,
yeah, right on. All right, I get another pick here. I'm gonna take Charlotte. I think she's
Oh, no sell.
no sell Charlotte Flair. I think she's a monster, man. She can go. So she's gonna be my women's champ. She's gonna be the 16-time women's champ. 32-time women's champ on my roster. Back over to Harmon.
Well, I'm going to take Baron Corbin.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay. A real blue chipper there, that Baron Corbin. And Greg.
You can hear everybody writing him down.
I know, angrily, crossing out his name. Like, oh, God, I wanted him on my roster.
I'm kind of worried here about the dwindling tag teams, and I kind of got screwed on that last time. So my next pick is going to be the Club, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows.
Gotcha. Good pick.
I like it.
I'll allow it. Mr. Ben Cyr, you are on the clock.
This is Harmon's sexiest chick in wrestling, Nia Jax.
Yeah, she's a former plus-size model. There's nothing wrong with Nia Jax. I mean,
Come on.
That's the only woman in the world that makes you look small.
Wow.
Nope.
Unbelievable.
I don't believe it. I think you underestimate my size.
Greg, talk to me about the Club.
A couple of reasons. I've got AJ on my roster, so I thought it'd be a good way to reunite the Club, all three of them together.
Nice,
and
smart.
then I needed another solid tag team, and I think the Club is great. I think they were kind of flubbed when they first got in, but I think they've been a lot dominant since. So I think that I think they've got a pretty good future ahead of themselves in WWE in the tag team division.
Agree. Good call. Mr. Ben Cyr, what do you got for us?
I'm worried about this next run, so I think I may have to go my cruiserweight. And I am going to take the greatest man alive,
A-double.
Austin Aries.
Austin Aries. Love him.
That was going to be my next pick.
Was it? Huh. Gregulator.
I know some guys that are not going to be happy about this pick.
Oh, no.
But I love him.
Are we those guys?
No. I don't think so. I love him. And Sami Zayn is going to be my next pick.
We are talking about the same guys that don't like Dean Ambrose.
Right.
I don't get it. They just must not like talent. I like Sami Zayn. I think that's a great pick, Greg.
Thank you.
Harmon, over to you.
This tag team is, I think, one of the more entertaining tag teams out there. Breezango.
Oh, Breezango. Yeah. Nice.
Number one contenders.
Oh, my God. Their promo the other day was ridiculous. So funny. That's jaywalking. Yeah, and Jimmy walking, too. That made me crack up. All right. I'm going to take my cruiserweight champ in the form of the cruiserweight cruiserweight champ Neville. I don't really like Neville. No, I'm just kidding. That's what Dustin said in the last draft. He drafted Neville like his second pick.
Yeah.
I picked Neville, and then immediately he goes, I don't really like Neville.
Yeah, what a dick.
Neville. I love Neville now. Neville is great right now.
Neville's in.
I think he would fit in nicely in a stable, and I also think that he could take on some of the bigger guys. I mean, I don't think that he's like limited to the cruiserweight division. I think it's a nice spot for him, and the champ, But he could have awesome matches with. Let's see who else is in my roster. Him and Rollins could have a great match. Jesus, be fun. Let's see. I get another pick here. I got to at least take my tag champs. And I'm torn between two teams that are still available.
You got kids, John.
No, that's not one of them. I am going to pick. Oh, it's so close. I'm going to go American Alpha. It was almost Enzo and Cass, but American Alpha.
Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, and
I hear collusion over there.
I got my kid helping me.
Nice, good. I like it. All right, American Alpha. Back over to Harmon. Harmon, you're still with us, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, gotcha.
Is this where you want us to tell you Harmon's taking too long?
That's not what I meant, guys.
The Minnesota Vikings have lost their pick, and it's Greg's pick now.
Delay of game.
To hell with all of you. I'm taking Rusev.
Just take Luke Harper and get it over with.
oh, those are all the guys who.
Nice. Rusev. Excellent pick.
I had to take him before he ended up on Ben's team of Big and Uglies.
Yep.
Yeah. Just big, ugly men. Where is he? I'm trying to find. Oh, there he is, right there. Rusev. All right, Greg.
I think everybody on Ben's team has facial hair.
I think you're right.
Shinsuke, except for Nia Jax.
My next pick, bada
No,
boom.
she does too.
Who do you get there, Greg?
Bada boom, realest guys in the room.
Oh, nice.
Enzo and Cass.
Oh, you
Damn, just before.
Enzo and Cass. Yeah, that's the rules of the old draft. Hard knocks right there. Enzo and Cass.
All right. Before I lose somebody. Hey, let me ask you this. I know it's like questions during the draft.
Sure, bring it on.
Can we take a tag team from NXT, or do they have to go into the NXT part?
You can take anybody from NXT.
All right. Big and Ugly, Authors of Pain.
Nice. Excellent. I dig it. I can never tell them apart.
Oh, I can't either.
It's Toka and Razor.
Toka and Razor.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. So let's get a run going on Indy, guys.
Oh, here we go. There we go.
And I'm gonna steal all your guys' pick. I know it. Cody Rhodes.
Oh, nice. There you go. Cody Rhodes off the board. I was wondering who'd be the first to bite. Yep. Cody Rhodes is considered an independent wrestler now. Former WWE megastar. Cody Rhodes on your roster. God, what a solid pickup.
That's my sexiest wrestler right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's
That is true.
Yeah. Oh, boy, Greg.
I'm going to add someone to my men's division, and that's going to be the glorious
Ooh,
Rude.
great pick.
I think he just said Bob Roode.
How is Harmon not playing glorious right now? Every time it's like a switch. Every time time somebody mentions Bobby Roode, Harmon's phone just goes off. Glorious.
Ben's got me thinking about independent wrestlers. I'm going to go with Jay Lethal.
Nice. All right, well, if you guys are going to do indies, I'll ride that wave with you. I'll go indies too. And I'm going to take the Young Bucks. Did you guys catch that? The Young Bucks. Anybody heard of them?
Ooh.
That's a great pick.
Yeah.
Young Bucks on my team, putting them in my indie slot, but will fare pretty damn well in my tag division, I think. So,
Yep.
Who wants to talk about their pick? Anybody? Anybody got some good opinions on their picks that they made that
Jay
round?
Lethal, he's been a hit
Thank you.
pretty much everywhere he's gone, except the WWE. You know, he's cut great. He cuts great promos. He's good at like making fun of other people, and he puts on great matches. I don't know why he hasn't been talked about more. You know, in the world of independent guys coming to WWE.
I can't wait till the WWE signs him, puts him on 205 Live, and makes him a jobber.
Jay Lethal's bigger than that.
Dude, Jay Lethal's 200 pounds soaking wet.
All right, I'm ready. Sorry. Luke Harper. I like Luke Harper. I'm going to take Luke Harper just because I think he can go with anybody, and he's fucking awesome, and I don't want Harmon to have him.
You're a real asshole.
You're a real piece of shit. Harmon, you're up.
I go with Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
Whoa.
Becky Lynch. Nice. I like her. She's kind of getting lost in the shuffle right now, I think, but man, she's pretty damn good. We should do something with her.
Oh, I'd do something with her. Make her champion.
There's kids around, Harmon.
We sent him away.
Get out of here. Back over to Gregulator.
I guess if everybody's going to do an indie guy, I'm going to do an indie guy. I'm going to go with the Kenny Omega.
Nice. I have them written down. I'm going to cross them off now. You prick. Oh, goodness. Kenny Omega. Beautiful pick. Beautiful pick.
Should have picked him having the New Day. Bunch of nerds.
You fucking nerds. Ben Cyr.
It's between two heels right now, and I'm thinking this guy's probably one of the best guys on the mic right now. I'm going to take The Miz.
Yes.
Nice. Good. Good pickup.
I was really hoping he was going to make it to the next round.
Yeah? You wanted them, huh?
I've got too many heels on my team, though.
Greg, talk to me about Kenny Omega.
I mean, he's got to be the top name not in WWE right now. Everybody talks about this guy constantly.
Mm-hmm.
He got like a 6-star out of Dave Meltzer with the Okada match. So, I mean, I had to.
Right.
I was so surprised that none of you guys, you all said indie and nobody said it. And I was like, I gotta do it now. So
Yeah, he was next on my indie list here. But
Greg, I would have taken him, but I got the best guy in the Indies right now. So
Oh, nice. Nice. Ben, you got somebody?
yes, I do.
Bring it.
I got to get my women up to par here. So you all know her. Johnny knows her real well. Sasha Banks.
Yeah, there you go. I like it. That's a dynamite pick. The boss, Greg Marston.
for some reason, I decided I'm gonna finish off my tag team division right here.
Okay.
I have a feeling.
Be DIY Johnny Gargano and
Son of a bitch.
It's a good
Nice.
pick.
Great pick.
I already had them like on my list, and you had
Yep.
to go and do that.
that's how I do, Harmon.
How I do when I do what I do. Harmon.
Well, now I don't know what I'm going to do.
No way, Jose.
Uh,
You want to pencil him in?
No way. Jose. No, way.
Beautiful.
Hey, John, can you put it on video and start dancing?
Yes, do it.
Oni Lorcan.
Oni Lorcan.
Wow.
There you go.
Biff Busick.
Former Biff Busick. I love it.
Never heard of him.
Yeah. Nope, never heard of him. Oh boy. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go Brian Kendrick. I like Brian Kendrick, and I think that he's a real asset to the team. He's a real gym rat.
A scrapper.
Yeah. Take him off the board.
Off.
And why don't you guys talk about Ben? Who did you take that last round?
Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks. Tell me about the boss.
Let's what was he? She got what? 3 championship runs this year? Like a total of like 4 weeks?
Right.
Yeah, it was only like 4 less than Charlotte.
Right. So once they turn her heel, she'll kick Bliss off the top of the pedestal, and she'll be the one that runs the show.
There we go. Strong words. Ben Cyr. All right, I'm going to I'm gonna make my next pick here, and I'm gonna go out to the Indies again, and I'm gonna take a guy who WWE had their hands on. They had him in their grasps, and they let him go. Well, I don't think they let him go. They really wanted him, but he didn't stick around. So I'm gonna say Kota Ibushi. So he's gonna be he tore it up in the cruiserweight division, so I can use him in the cruiserweights, and then I can use him elsewhere as well, I think. So, but I'm gonna put him here in my indie slot. Kota Ibushi.
Well, I'm going to stick with the cruiserweight still. I'm going to go Akira Tozawa.
Nice. He's quickly becoming a favorite of mine. Good pick, Harmon. Good pick. That guy's awesome. Greg Marston.
I still don't have a cruiserweight champion.
You don't? Oh my goodness.
So
You should fix that.
my next pick is going to be the most over cruiserweight, Jack Gallagher.
Good
My
pick.
cruiserweight champ.
Cruiserweight champ Jack Gallagher sounds very good. I dig it. I dig that.
Why is the G silent in the second part of his name?
Because Britain.
You know,
Why isn't it
Britain.
Gallagher?
Because he's not smashing watermelons with an umbrella. That'd be awesome. Who's over? Is Ben, right? Over to Ben?
Yeah, it's me. So I might as well just make this the round of cruiserweights. And I'm going to take Kalisto.
Ooh.
Excellent. No, good pick. I like that. Kalisto going to the cruiserweight division. Harmon, who did you pick there?
Akira Tozawa.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about Tozawa. What do you like about him?
That he just runs around going, ha, 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 ha the entire time. No, his moveset is sick. I mean,
his German's
his
ridiculous.
German suplex. I mean, he doesn't look like he should be able to pick up anybody. He's that little. He's like 160 pounds, 155 pounds. But no, he wrestles like a way bigger guy.
Yeah.
Do you really want to take the rock away from this?
What I want to do,
It doesn't matter what you want!
So that was part 1 of the fantasy draft. Wow. So far, so good. Things are looking crazy. Rosters are all looking pretty good, I think. But, man, I don't know. I'll tell you this. Part 2 coming at you next week. Part 2 looks even crazier. We've got some the pool of superstars to choose from gets a little thin. Some surprise indie selections, and it just gets crazy. So tune in next week for part 2 and see who walks away with the best roster possible out of myself, Big Bad Harmon, Gregulator, and Mr. Ben Cyr. So again, we're going to release these to Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, and you guys can vote. And if you guys really want to get in good with the Main Event podcast, you'll obviously vote for me, Mr. Johnny Fashion, Team Fashion. Whatever you guys want to do. All the rosters look really good, so it's gonna be a tough decision. But tune in next week for part 2. And where can you guys find us? Where can you guys find these awesome rosters? Where can you guys vote? Well, we are on Twitter at Main Event Pod. I'm on Twitter at Johnny Fashion. Harmon is on Twitter at Harmon316. Greg Marston is on Twitter at Gregulator85. Ben Cyr is on Twitter at Vice247. That's where you will find all of us on Twitter. I'm sure that we are going to be bragging, boasting heavily about our rosters. So doing some self-promoting of our rosters. So if you like any particular one of our rosters, please go vote. The voting will start after part 2. So if you definitely feel free to comment and like whatever you hear so far after part 1, but the official voting will begin after part 2, which will air next week. So with that, guys, follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/Main Event Pod. Follow us on Twitter at Main Event Pod. Follow us on Instagram at Main Event Pod. You'll see some pictures of, I don't know, everything wrestling related. It's very cool. It's fun taking wrestling pictures now. So there'll be some pictures of events that we've been to, some pictures of the episode art, pictures of my action figure collection. So follow us at Main Event Pod on Instagram. It's kind of new to us. And that's about it. Guys, thank you guys all for listening. And don't forget to vote after next week. And thanks for listening. Later.